Yes, respected friends, welcome all. Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana through the example of Leela, through the example of Viduratha, and through the interactions between Leela and Saraswati, etc. Sri Rama is taught by Vaashishtha ji about so many things written by Sri Valmiki ji in this colossal Shastra which we are studying. What a beautiful, fortunate uh, thing it is for us to go through. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वम् ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यम् ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति ओम ब्रह्मानंदं परम सुखदं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे वशिष्ठादि ऋषिभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषद योगवासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषि मुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थं धर्म संस्थापकानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनरवाप्ते तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न शाश्वत समूल निर्मूल पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च तस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृते धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्रीराम वशिष्ठ संवाद रूप श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण स्मृति मोक्ष प्रकरण शास्त्रस्य पारायण साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तमेकमजरं नित्यं विभुं शाश्वतं प्रत्यग्ब्रह्मरसायनं सुखगनं पूर्णं परं पावनं स्वात्मज्योतिरनादिमध्यनिधनं मायाविलासैर्मुहुः विश्वाकारमपास्तमायमभयं वन्दे विशुद्धं पदं। ज्ञानादेवात्मनो मोक्षः न तु कर्मसमाधिभिः अज्ञातोऽसौ ससदृश्यं सृजत्येवेति कीर्त्यते। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे। विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं। तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः। पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिगलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। वसिष्ठादि ऋषिभ्यो नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण स्मृति मोक्ष प्रकरण शास्त्रम तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणे लीलोपाख्याने मरणचयनानंतर व्यवस्था वर्णनं नाम षट्पञ्चाशत्तम सर्गः। श्री वसिष्ठ उवाच। See, Vasishthaji is guiding. So, how this Jiva left that Sharira, Viduratha Sharira left by that Jiva. Now, who is he now? An I thought with consciousness, reflecting, giving that the Jnatrutva, ability to know, ability to do, ability to enjoy. Janati ichhati karoti bhunkte. That Jiva left the Sharira, moving in the Akasha Marga. Leela and Saraswati, they are in Ativahika Sthiti. They could see him leaving and they even are following him. Because Leela asked Ki, in what way this my husband leaves and goes, let us follow that path. Saraswati said, why not? Why should I disappoint you? We are after all very good friends now. इतने दिन से इकट्ठे हैं. We are friends. We are sakha, sakhi. So I cannot disappoint. चलो ठीक है, मेरा कोई नुकसान नहीं. In that way, Mother Saraswati says, that's how they are going. Now what is shown here? One point is that Jiva having left this body, Kshana Matra only he was in Murcha Sthiti. We saw. Second one, he was as per his vasanas being guided. Third, he was taken in a very good healthy path only. Fourth one, along very soon only, he has reached and seeing that Yamapuri with so many other Jantu Jiva also there. Then his case came there, straight away Yamaraj spoke to all these Yamabhata who brought him and who are staying there. Ki all his records are checked. Clean chit he is. So this topic we have to start studying from. Okay, I am chanting from 11th mantra. Marge karma phala ullasam. Marge karma phala ullasam. En route, he was offered all the cool drinks, etc., because of his good karmas done. Then ati duratare sthitam vaivasthatapuram prapa. That Vaivasthapura he has reached, which is otherwise very far of distance. Jantuvihi pariveshtitam, where so many other beings also there. Then praptam Vaivasthatapuram. When he reached that, Adidesha tataha Yamaha. Thereafter, Yamaraj has given orders to his kinkaras, etc. Ki asya of this jiva karmani ashubhrani naivasanti kadachana. After scrutinizing and deeply visualizing also, there are no ashubha, dushta, papa karmas in his entire life's accounts. First point is this. Now you understand how nobly this Raja Viduratha, with all his wisdom, he lived the whole kingdom. That वहां यमराज को कोई अशुभ्र कर्म इनका दिखे नहीं. And that is why this character has become a permanent character in one of the greatest of the Shastras, the Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana. Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana रूपी उपनिषद के समान ग्रंथ में ये विदुरथ का एक प्रसंग आया. It's not an ordinary feat, na? He has got that position because of his this noble life that even not even one ashubhra karma is seen. Kaya, vacha, manasa. You see, today morning also our common sense thought, even a little of good or bad action done, kaya, vacha, manasa, it won't go without giving results. We saw, no? The drushtaphala and adrushtaphala. Now you see the adrushtaphala. Drushtaphala, he lived a noble kingdom, he enjoyed, subjects have loved him, all of that. Adrushtaphala, when he left the body, now when he goes to Yamaloka as per the rule, there Yamaraj has seen एक भी अशुभ्र कर्म नहीं है, therefore he is saved or not. Not only that, there is no ashubhra karma in him, that is point one. Point 2 is what? Nityameva avadatanam karta ayam. Shubha karmanam. So Shubha karmanam karta, avadatanam karmanam karta. So all the Shubha, noble activities of serving the praja. Then Avadatru karma means all the Shastrokta spiritual karmas of Yajna, Yaga, Upasana, Puja, Utsavas. All of that he was doing it. So Shubha karmanam karta, Avadatanam karmanam karta. Second point. Third is most beautiful. Bhagavatyaha Saraswatyaha Varena Ayam Vivarditaha. He has done so much of upasana to Mother Saraswati that Saraswati is continuously showering her grace and vara. Because of that, he is vivardhita. The jiva has evolved in his maturity. See now how much important is this topic for you and I as sadhakas. All three we have to do. No ashubha karma in our life, punya karma, shubha karma, and avadata karma always. Third one is what? Let us invoke Mother Saraswati or any of our Ishta Devata through all possible upasanas so that they give us the blessings and vara. What is the vara he got? Maybe two varas. One vara, I should not commit any sin, I should always do the punya satkarmas. Second vara must be, I must gain the knowledge and moksha. Before he has asked all this, he might have done so many other karma because of which he is going through the prarabdha of Padmaraja and Vidooratha Raja. This jiva ki baat ho rahi hai, within that sharira who is there. Now when you study such topics about us also, we get the knowledge strengthened and confirmed that we are the jiva in this sharira. So that jiva is in that Vidooratha sharira and Padma sharira. And he was in Brahmana sharira earlier. We are also in this sharira now, earlier somewhere. Like this 10 years when we listen, that intellectual understanding that I am jiva other than sharira happens. Then on the seat of meditation, by developing or practicing the Sakshi Bhava for sufficient number of years, then we will be able to detach from the sharira and can see it objectively. Then it is an object, I am the subject. Now, though, with that object called as gross body, we are identified so much that we are not able to visualize it to be object. But through this Sakshi Baba, we will be able to visualize. Like we see other shariras. When you see other sharira, do you feel it is me? No, no. With our own sharira, we should feel that it is not me. And it is not me. But from many lives of attachment with the sharira, called as Abhinivesha, and that is how the jiva goes through his prarabdha, that we are forced to go through it. But it is not correct. We have to eject out of it. We can come out of that attachment, that identity with the Deha. That benefit will come to us when we study this topic. So the Vidooratha Sharira left here. Padma Sharira is there. The Jiva in this, what do you call? Ahamvritti reflecting Chaitanya. He, Jiva, yes. Kanti Jiva, you can call him as. He has reached there. Then Yamaraj told these three things. Fourth one, therefore, ki praktanaha asya shavibhutaha dehaha asti kusumambare. Asya praktanaha sharira asti. Shavibhuta asti. Kusumambare asti. He has his body, earlier wala, put in the kusumas, flowers, shavibhuta. Pravivishatu eshaha tam gatva. May go there and enter into that sharira, which is very rare. Generally, तो जीव कोई भी हो शरीर छोड़ दी बाकी entering back again is not possible. But here a peculiar case is told about this person. Other things anyway we know that somebody dies, he will not come back. That उसके लिए कुछ कहने की जरूरत नहीं. But the peculiar case when it is told that possibilities are understood by us. That his body is there, let him enter into that. So pravishatu esha tam gatva tyajyatamiti chetasa. May he be left. I am ordering you with that in your conviction, though it is a surprise to you. Oh, my dear Yamabhatas, that somebody is sent back to the earlier body. You generally are habituated that whoever comes, unka paap punya dekha jata hai, then you only take them. If it's a punya karma karta to sargadi, paap hai to narakadi, after all that dhulai pitai, then he enters into other sharira through this varsha marga, etc. All you are familiar. But it's a rare thing. that somebody is again sent back to his earlier Sharira. Earlier to earlier. Earlier is Viduratha, earlier to earlier is Padma. So, by my orders, he may be left. So, Tyajyatamiti Chetasa. Tataha Tyaktaha. Thus, he was left free. Then, Nabho Marge. Now, from the Yamaloka, he has come on to the Akasha Marga. Yantra Upala Iva Chutaha. How he is left and he is moving in the Akasha Marga? Like from a yantra, a stone is thrown. And a stone throwing machine that was famous that time. That even the Yuddha they used to use it. In today's world, Upala is the missile, Yantra is missile launcher. Or Yantra is our satellite, the satellite launching vehicle rocket. Yantrana, Upala is that. So like the stone thrown from the machine, he just thrown into the Akasha Marga. Means he was not held by Yama to be sent to Swarga or Naraka. He is sent back into that Parthiva Deha, which is there in the other Brahmanda, as a Padma. हो गया उसका क्या हुआ? प्राक्तन अस्य शवीभूता देह अस्ति कुसुमांबरे प्रविवेशतु प्रविशतु एषा तम गत्वा त्यजतामि चेतसा तथा त्यक्तः नवो मार्गे यंत्र उपल इव च्युतः अथ thereafter जीवकला, he is called as जीवकला now, the jiva facet, the pure consciousness reflecting in aham vritti, that jivakala. Then leela, that leela. Then gnapti hicha iti, the gnapti devi, that is Saraswati. Trayam nabaha pupluve, they three are now flying, moving in the akasha. Jiva lekha tu rupinyau tena pashyati. That jiva lekha, that Viduratha, or उसको अब जीव कहो, because he left Viduratha, he has not entered Padma. वो जनरली जीव ही है. दैट जीव लेखा तो रूपिण्यौ, दो दे आर हैविंग देयर फॉर्म लीला एंड सरस्वती, ते न पश्यति, he cannot see them. He has not done that sadhana to be qualified to see them. They see, each of them, they are seeing that jiva also, they are in some their own particular form, but that this jiva lekha was not seeing. He was moving ahead, ये लोग follow कर रहे थे. Then what happened? उपस्पुलिवे जीवलेखा तो रूपिण्यौ तेन पश्यति तामेव अनुसरन्त्यौ ते. So they were following that जीवलेखा समुल्लंघ्य नभस्थलम. So this Akasha Marga, they were traveling, they were crossing all the in-between lokas of this Akasha. Then Lokantarani Atitya. In between whatever the lokas they crossed, Ashu Vinirgatya Jagat Gruhat. From this particular Brahmanda is called a Jagat Gruha. He has gone out of it. That Jivakala. These two were following him. Then Dvitiyam Jagat Asadhya. And in between so many other mandalas are there. As we have seen earlier 3-4 times. They have crossed, he has crossed. Then Dvitiyam Jagat Asadhya. He entered into other Jagat is equal to other Brahmanda. And in that Brahmanda, when he entered, crossing all the in-between lokas, he reached to Bhumandalam Upetya. The Bhumandala in that Brahmanda. जहाँ जाना है वहीं जाएगा, कहीं बीच में उसको मौका नहीं. So Bhumandalam Upetya cha, he has gone to Bhumandala. There, ki te dve sankalpa rupinyau sangate jivalekaya. Both of these Leela Saraswati, who are the sankalpa rupini, that is Ativahika Deha Rupini, Samgate Jivalekaya. So they were also following the Jivalekha. They also crossed this Nabasthala, this Brahmanda, entered into other Brahmanda, crossed all those lokas, reached up to the Bhuloka. In that Bhuloka, Padmaraja Puram Prapya. Raja Padmaka, whatever the Pura town is there, Antapura, they reached there. He was moving ahead, these two were following behind. Leela Antapura Mandapam. Kshanad Vivishatuhu Swairam. So he was reaching, and these two are also. So that Brahmanda, that Bhumandala, the Raja Santapura, in that Antapura, into that room, all three have entered. Kshanad Vivishatuhu Swairam Vivishatuhu. They have all the freedom to enter, they entered. 3 examples. Vata Lekha Yatha Ambujam, Surya Bhaso Yatha Ambhojam, Surabhi Pavanam Yatha. Like the fragrance enters the winds, like the sunlight enters the lotus, Like the winds enters the lotus, unobstructed naturally, these three have entered into that Padma's Antapura. Now that Jiva will enter into Padma Sharira, will become awakened, others will be happy, then there will be interaction, Mother Shastra will give him Upadesha, ये सब होगा आगे. Next 4, 5 sargas are 2, 3. We are into 56 now, so 57, 58, 59, 60, 4, 5 sargों में. Before that, Rama, some jignasa, inquiry, question. Sri Rama Vacha, Brahman, Ramji asking Vasishtha ji, Praptah Katam Asau Shavasya Nikatam Gruham. So that Gruha Antapura in which the Shava is kept. How this Jivaleka reached there? Tena Margaha Katam Parignyata Murta Sharirina. The one who left that Vidurata Sharira now went to Yamaloka. Yamaraj has released him. But how did he trace to that Brahmana? Because Anantakoti Brahmandas are there. All of them are in his Chitta only. Among them, as per his choice, he had to go to Padma Sharira Loka. How did he find that path? The reason behind Rama's this question is, did he go by himself or had somebody guided him? Why? Because this Viduratha's wife, Leela, the second wife, Leela, not the Prabuddha Leela, other Buddhu Leela, when she also asked for to be with Raja Padma, she was sent by Saraswati Mother's blessing. When she was going, we saw that Leela and Viduratha's daughter, Mahayogini, she was Jiva. She came and she has shown and she has taken up to Padma's Graha, that Leela ko, second Leela. Having reached there, when that second Leela looked back, this girl disappeared. So she guided her. Who guided this Jiva Kala to reach? In the same way, what guides us to other shariras and all? That is the question. Vasishtha ji answers. Sri Vasishtha Vacha. Ki tasya of that jiva vasana antastha shavasya kila raghava tat sarvam hrudgatam. So this Raja Viduratha, that jiva, in his heart, always still there is an attachment with that Padma Sharira. With the Padma Sharira, total prarabdha is not over. Still some is there. But in between, because of some prabala prarabdha, as if you left that body, came here, lived life of the Viduratha Jivana. Like every day it happens to us. Na? We leave this Stula Sharira, as per our sankalpas in our swapna, we take up other Sharira and do various things. And सुबह फिर आ जाते हैं इसमें. जहाँ स्वप्न खत्म होते ही नींद खुलते ही we are back to this body. If you really become conscious, observant and see our swapna, to which are the shariras we enter, which are the lokas we go, what variety of experiences, situations we go through, it is mind blowing only. Every day different it is. In this way, if your age is 70 years, 17 to 3, to have lived more than 23,000 years, days, in the 23,000 years में कम से कम 10,000 सपने तो आए हो हर दिन. कभी कभी 2-3 भी आते हैं एक दिन, कभी बिना सपने का नींद आती है लेट क्लास में. पूरा एवरेज लगाओ 5. Every time different शरीर, different people, different surroundings, different experiences. But you get up, come back to this sharira of this. Example. In the same way, in him, this is my sharira. Padma का शरीर के प्रति उनका तादात्म्य छूटा नहीं. It is still there. That is why he is going back, no? So those vasanas have guided him. So tasya svasana antastha shavasya kila raghava. Within inside himself, that jiva ke chitta mein, the vasanas about I am that sharira still were there. Tat sarvam hrudgatam. It is so conspicuous in his heart. Kasmatna asau prapnoti tad gruham. Then why will not go there? That inner vasanas only will force him or train, will guide him to go to that place, bypassing, negotiating everything en route. Then Hmm. Little of the explanations. Bhranti matram asankheyam jagat jiva kanodhare. In that jiva's chitta, the Bhranti Janita Asankhya Jagats are there. Bhranti Janita Asankhya Jagat. Bhranti means Bhranti Janita Kalpa, Sankalpa Janita. And through Bhranti and Sankalpa, so many karmas are done. Those karmas also in their residue or result project so many worlds. All of them are in the chitta of this jiva. Okay. How Vata Dhana Tarum Iva Stitam Kuvana Pashyati. Like a Vata Bruksha's bija. In that bija, remember, all the future coming up, roots se lekar, sprouts se lekar, a gigantic vriksha are there. But to that bija, when surroundings are supplied, conducive atmosphere is given, that it is sown and it is getting water and the mitti there and also the sunlight and air. What happens there? That bija already within it knows that it is going to be that, and all those things are in the bija rupa. It is aware of it, and when that conducive atmosphere is given, that seed, when it sprouts and growing, the seed is aware that is तरह से मैं grow हो रहा हूँ, grow हो रहा हूँ. In the same way, in the Jiva's Antakarana, so many Jagat Lokas are there. Among all of them, what is to be got immediately, on that he will have the attention. Therefore, bypassing all these things, he goes there. Like you want to go to a particular shop, but in your mind, 10,000, 100 shops are known to you. You are going through all of them, but you bypass all of them because you have no purpose right now to go there. You have to buy vegetables. So en route you have barber shop, you have the mithai ka dukan. You want to go there. You will go to only sabji ka dukan. All dukans are in your mind, but that is not your goal. So other day you may go to mithai kharidne ke liye. Isn't it? In the same way, in this jiva, how many lokas are there? Among them, his immediate thing is to enter into that particular Padma Sharira. That Vasana has guided him. So, Bhranti Matram Asankhya Yam Jagat Jivaganodare Vatadhana Torum Ivasitam Kovana Pashyati. Then, Yatha Jivad Vapuhu Bijam Ankuram Hridi Pashyati. And that living seed finds the seedness in it and the Ankura also within it, followed by the bigger tree. Sabhava Bhutam Chidanuhu. This Chidanuhu, that Chidanuhu means the reflected consciousness in that Ahamrati, that Jiva Kana, Trailokya Nichayam Tatha. All the worlds within it, it is aware of it. Yet Naraha Yatha Ekadeshastaha Dura Deshantarasthitam Sampashyate Nidhanam Swam Manasa Anaratam Sada. You know, like that, that person is going in bus and travel, so many places he is going, but he has put some money in a tijori in his house. So he is always aware of that money in the tijori or koi खोद कर नीचे जमीन में रखा हो, he is aware or not. Somewhere else is there, he is aware of it. In the same way, this jiva is aware of his khajana, which is the sharira. Particular cases of this Padma Raja or the Jiva Kala, who knows where is his Padma Shri? तो वहीं से आया ना, फिर रास्ता पता है उसको, उधर ही जा रहा है फिर से. So यथा जीव वपुर बीजम अंकुरम हृदय पश्यति स्वभावभूतम चिदणुः त्रैलोक्य निचयम तथा नरः यथा एकदेशस्थ दूरदेशान्तरस्थितं संपश्यति निधानं स्वं मनसा अनारतं सदा. You can remember immediately, na? Yes, in this bank my money is there. It is in your mind. So when you want to go there and withdraw it. In the same way. Tatha, so vasanantastam abhishtam paripashyati jivaha. So the jivaha, within his vasana, so many things are there. He is aware of them. Among them, what is immediate, he goes for it. Jati shatadhya api, jati shatadhya api means in between hundreds of things may be there. Brahme parigataha api san. In his Brahma wonderment, so many places he may be going. But when it is required, he goes there. Like busily working, but suddenly chai adaya. So he knows where is the flask with the tea and glass, he goes for it. या पानी आता है तो ही नोज टू किचन में जाकर और फ्रिज में कहाँ है, ही नोज इट. सो ही वाज बिजी इन सो मेनी थिंग्स, सो मेनी बिजी वर्क. बट इवनिंग 5 बजे बच्चे को स्कूल से ले आना है. So he remembers it. It goes to the school. He goes to that school only where his child is there. He picks up his son only. दूसरे का नहीं. In the same way, Jiva, this particular Jiva Kana finds that Sharira. This is the answer to Rama's question. Now the Rama asks another question. Ki the Sharira is obtained by Pinda Pradhana, by the people who are left behind. But if somebody has not done the Pinda Pradhana, how that Sharira comes to him, with which he goes to Yamaloka, etc. Before the Yama gives him the various lokas as per his Punya Papa, where again those Yatana Shariras or Bhoga Shariras are given. If it's a Punya Phala, Bhoga Sharira. If it's a Papa Phala, Naraka, Yatana Sharira. वहां तक जाने के लिए एक बोतल में पिंजरे में बांध के ले जाने की तरह वो शरीर की बात आपने कहा तो पिंड प्रदान करने से होता है. इफ दी पीपल हैव नॉट डन द पिंड प्रदान, व्हाट अबाउट इट? व्हाट ए पावरफुल वंडरफुल गाइडेंस और वशिष्ठ जी गिव्स ना. बहुत मजेदार, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट भी है, यूजफुल है. वी विल स्टडी इट टुमारो. थैंक यू. ओम पूर्णमदः. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. धन्यवाद. आज इतना काफी. Thank you for your patience.